How you doing? This is Brian Shumann coming to you from Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV in Belton, Missouri. Today we've got a special coach to show you. We just got it in. It's a 2026 Renegade Verona LE 40 LTS. And the 40 LTS is probably one of the more popular models. It's a 3-slide coach. This one has the Trailblazer exterior paint and the Westfield interior finish with the Lakewood cabinets. And as you look at this coach, you're going to see you've got, again, 3 slides, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. You've got a nice booth. You've got theater seats and an opposing couch with your nice big 43-inch LED TV that is illuminated with a Bose soundbar up above. You also have an outside entertainment center on this also. This particular coach has the overhead bunk, which can be made into a bed or slid back so you don't bonk your head, which is nice. But coming into the cab, we'll start up here for a minute because I want to show you some things that I think are kind of unique to the Verona LE and the new Freightliner chassis. This is on the M2 106 Plus Cummins L9 chassis with 360 horse, 1,150 pounds of torque and a 20,000 pound hitch. So it's a great towing machine. And Renegade does a wonderful job with their seats. You can see this bolstered, kind of extra padded seats, leather. They are air ride seats. And you can see you've got 2 screens. You've got your Garmin and your infotainment center, Freightliner assurance package, which again gives you lane assists, gives you blind side assist, gives you adaptive cruise, and collision avoidance systems. And on this main screen, you can see where you've got different ranges here. For home, for example, you can do your trip monitors and reset those, or you can go to your adaptive cruise and set that to how you want it. Then you can go to your actual gauges where you can look at the temperature and your particulate matter and your TPMS, what's right on your dash, so your eyes can just go from forward down to just make sure all your tires are where you want them to. And then for systems, you can check and see what your diagnostics are like with your engine maintenance, your transmission, your oil filter, you name it. And then you can check your settings to make your dash however you want it, customize it, and give yourself some of that ability to make this coach truly yours. Notice you have your shift on your toggle switch, so it's no longer a pad to touch with your brake right up front where it normally is. But the smart wheel makes it kind of nice to just be able to look, drive, and look here and drive and not be looking around for other things. Obviously you have plenty of other devices in terms of you have a trailer, you have a camera trailer, you have docking lights, you have your suspension dump, if you have a heavy load, your differential lock, your ATC, which is traction controlled, and some work lights. You do have your one-step, one-push EQ hydraulic leveling system right up here in the dash also, and good visibility. You even have a place for a CB if you wanted to, and you still have your air horn if you want it. So the cab and the comfort in the Renegade up front is really, really nice. Soft touch ceilings, pads around here so you don't bonk your head, and you do have a nice curtain that'll come across for privacy at nighttime. This will come across, it's on a track all the way across the front. Very simple, easy to block off your vision when it comes time for privacy. So I was mentioning about these theater seats, and Renegade does a nice job with these theater seats. They give you a nice little table here that you're able to swing around. You can leave it here the whole time because when you bring the coach in, you can put it back here. But say it's out there or you want to have in front here, so you can recline a couple ways. But one way that's kind of neat is that you actually have a head bolster. So if you're either shorter or you want to keep forward, you can move this back and forth like that, or you can recline entirely in your seat. And again, say you wanted to sleep, that's fine, but what if you wanted to watch a TV? You know, you can bring your head up just a little bit like that, and now you're reclining, but the head comes up on its back, which I think is a neat addition. Instead of putting a pillow behind your head, you can do it all at once and lay flat or recline. Super comfortable. I like the fact that they put a little bit of wood here, so if you had a drink or something like that, you're not having to place it on some fabric. And you can also fold this up, put it out of your way, and have kind of like a love seat if you wanted to. So a nice combination on this Renegade. As we come through, you can see we've got a Samsung convection microwave, air fryer. Oops, it's locked, I'm sorry. And this is kind of cool the way this works. You pull this out, and therefore you don't have to worry about your microwave swinging open during travel, which normally doesn't happen, but then again, Murphy's Law, things can happen. Two burner induction cooktop, nice big farm sink. Again, I can't tell you how many clients like the big farm sink so they can actually wash something in there. And your brushed nickel handle cabinets, again, very classy look. And soft close. You have two 15,000 watt BTU air conditioner heat pumps. You have 150 gallons of water, fresh water with 75 gray and 75 black. So again, lots of capacity for camping. In your dinette booth, you do have this area that folds down to a bed, and you've got your padded insets that are packed nice and neatly here. Obviously, I would suggest if you don't need these, you're never going to make it into a bed, take these out, leave them at home, and use them for storage for pots and pans or linens or whatever you need. But nonetheless, they're there and very easily attainable. You got charging ports and outlets on the table, which is nice with your cup holders. So you actually can have a functioning workstation if you want to. And as you can see, you've got plenty of storage up along this side for your added kitchen needs or possible bed and linen. We do have heated floors in this Verona LE 40 LTS. And like I said, you got two regions of cold air conditioning with heat pumps on them. Into the pantry area, it's kind of a nice divider that you can take these out if you need to, but look at that woodwork on the Renegade. Again, a little bit dovetail construction, which is nice. They'll stay in there. And again, the same way up here. And a top one, probably for spices up there. And down here you have your breakers that are easy to get to. And some more storage up above here where this particular coach has a Starlink added to it already. And it's got the Winegard Aspen. Let me read that again to you. It's the Winegard Wi-Fi Ranger Everest 2.0 5G and the Aspen router also in it. So you've got plenty of connectivity, and now with the Starlink you can stream all your programs. It's got central vac. As we go back to the bathroom, you can see a place for tools as well as for your sweeping floor. You have a 17 cubic foot fridge with French doors. There we are. That's a Samsung, and then your freezer ice area down below. Nice deep storage, plenty of access. And as we work back here, you can see you've got your Splendid stacker, washer and dryer, mid-coach. And the the Verona LE 40 LTS has a split bath, so again, you've got a pocket door that separates your bath and stool, which is a macerator system, and a water miser system. A nice, fantastic fan, skylight. Pretty generous sized radius shower with a step and a bench in it. And then of course from that you have your recessed sink with, again, storage and additional storage behind the vanity. All this again can be blocked off with a pocket door here, and there's a pocket door mid-coach, and there's one back here also. So you have the ability to, again, have one person or two people getting ready at the same time. Coming back into the master bedroom, you do have a king bed. Your water's underneath here, but you do have a ceiling fan. You have some nice light accents in the back here, a nice mirror that makes it look large. Pretty looking headboard with windows on the side that do open, and you have charging capabilities on both sides of the bed. You do have a nice sized wardrobe back here that automatically lights when you open it. And what, 8 huge drawers that are nice and deep. Again, more of that dovetail construction and more of that soft close leverage. So very, very nice and classy. And nice drawers here too, where maybe again, if not your hygiene or personal belongings in terms of underwear and things like this, or socks, but maybe shirts or linens, things like this. But again, kind of a nice size difference in terms of your dresser and what kinds of things you can put in there. You do have an outside window with your egress door, and you have your TV to enjoy while you're watching and working in bed. And there's some other features I want to mention to you as you look at this coach. I talked about the 20,000 pound towing capacity. You have dual 50-gallon fuel tanks, so 100 gallons total. You do have, this one particularly has the matte black wheel upgrade package, the caliber 9 black finish grille, and you have the spray cargo compartments with a bed liner material underneath. You also have underbody LED lights all around the coach, so it gives it a great look at night. The washer dryer, the flow jet macerator system, and you also have an additional 3,000 watt inverter, as well as an additional 200 watt solar panel on this coach. That's in addition to the three 200 watt solar panel charging systems. So you've got like plenty of solar power and charging capacity on this coach. You got 8,000 kilowatt diesel generator with AGS, and of course a 50 amp service. So if this is a coach that you think would meet your needs in terms of towing, but also family and room and comfort, and you like a little bit of edge to it, because again, when you see the pictures on the outside with the black grille, the black wheels, things like this, it's a good looking coach. Also, one of the things that I noticed on the Verona LE is the side compartments, the storage compartments open up sideways. And if you look at this and you see the pictures, you're going to see that it has ample storage in terms of fitting some larger items in it. So towing capacity, comfort, all electric, storage capacities, I think it's got it all. So again, Brian Shumann at Transwest Truck, Trailer and RV. Give me a call about this Verona LE 40 LTS. It's a sharp looking unit. Love to be able to put it in your garage. I appreciate you watching. As always, safe travels. Until next time.